Hello, everybody! Welcome to Die Party Blood Dews week number 14. Oh man, this one's gonna be a big one. This one's gonna be a big one because we have a feeling we will potentially end the season today. Everything is coming to a head. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
I'm sorry, I was too distracted by your advertisement.
My advertisement?
Yeah,
For what?
Panera. Broth bowls.
I don't know what
Ooh,
you're
yummy.
talking about.
Yes, no, it's just very loud and
Oh, okay.
Who wouldn't want a delicious bowl from Panera Bread?
Shut up. I don't know what that is. Anyways, guys, let me go around and introduce our stellar cast for this evening's game. First up, we have Wreckage taking the helm of Roland.
Hello!
Up next, we have Engelard, who is played by Jacob.
Hey.
Next, we have Brian, who will be taking the dreadlocked hair of Ansel. I don't know.
Sure.
Is it dreadlocked or is it long and just sticky?
I think it's just long and sticky.
Long and so it's a dreadlock. Yay.
hey,
Sure.
you had a bath at least 5 days ago. So
Yeah, well,
That's
yeah.
true.
So that's
That's
probably
true.
the cleanest I've been in years.
Yeah. It didn't take long to get the smell back, though.
I don't think we used conditioner though, so my hair is probably still messed up.
Do you
Oh,
think the
no.
soap spell had conditioner in it? Like it was
Yeah,
like a...
Auntie's bath probably includes conditioner. Didn't say so explicitly.
I will be playing the role of Walzer today, as well as half the brain of Pike. The other half of the brain will be played by Graham, who also happens to be our game master. And he'll never say anything in these intros. Because Graham is just the best. Alright, so as I mentioned, this potentially might be the season finale of Blood Dews. We've got a lot to get through today, so Graham, why don't you start off with a summary of last episode?
No, instead, I think you're going to do the recap. I've decided.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. Well,
If someone wants to jump in and help him out, they can.
so last episode, basically, it came to a head a lot of the sort of plot that we were after. First things that happened was, God, what was the very first thing that happened? I brought back the woman, I guess? No, that was the end of God.
That was 2 seasons ago. Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember the start, but I remember the ending. That's all. I'm having trouble with the start.
Yeah. Well, firstly,
I believe Roland and Ansel
Angular
set out.
Ansel.
Right,
Yeah,
we
they-
headed back to the keep.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, and you made it back in record time, I might add.
killing a scorpion along the way.
That's right. Yeah.
Totally killing a scorpion. Completely
Jacob
and utterly.
or
Bruni, my fish.
Engelard was fishing and then
Yep.
caught a lot more than he bargained for, i.e., scorpion entrails.
Because they rained across the entire forest.
Yeah, you guys also got a heap of scorpion plates or something like that
Mhm.
too.
I'm sure that we'll be able to find something super useful to do with scorpion
Well, I
plates.
mean, if we ever have any downtime, I mean, I am a really good blacksmith. Just saying. And then I guess Engelard, not Engelard. Roland had his whole like trying to get in to see the king without the elf being there.
Right.
And he tried to come up with a way to sort of smooth talk or liquor up the person who would be able to get the information directly to the king so that he could have a private meeting with him
Tell him what.
to tell him about the existence of his wife in the Caves of
She's-
Chaos.
Yes, being alive.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Walzer and who was it? Oh God, keep forgetting this guy's name.
Bymond.
Bymond, yeah.
Paimon, yeah.
we
He was
sorta-
in disguise.
We sort of teamed together to search the Dwargar cave.
Yep.
I had a suspicion that it was behind a locked door. It wasn't. And what actually happened was they had it behind a sort of like a thin stone wall, which only the Dwargar could get through. Which makes sense. I mean, if we think back to the description of how the gold was taken, it was taken without a trace. So you could only assume they took it through the actual ground.
I think it's very astute of you. I'm
Yeah.
glad somebody picked up on that finally.
Yeah. Well,
It
I
was
mean,
pretty fucking obvious.
No, I mean, I never really connected the dots, to be honest with you. Like, it didn't really come together until, like, Andrew suggested that there is a secret passageway there. So there was a lot of sort of, like, meta gaming that could have potentially happened here, but I'm glad that we didn't fall into that hole. Like, for example, Walzer never saw the map with all the secret compartments laid out. So there was that. We eventually managed to get in to see the Dwargar Lord and his Lordette. They were having a squabble, I guess you could say. What was her name? Ithra? Yeah. Ithra was upset that she was being slowly muscled out of her lands, or what she considered to be her lands, i.e. the cave behind the Dwargar holds, which now has a Minotaur in it. So Walzer saw an opportunity to sort of talk to her and convince her that he and Andrew were not all that bad, and came up with a way to sort of appease her and appease the Dwargar. In turn, also create a distraction that would allow Walzer and Bymond. God damn it, you and your fucking B names for dwarves, man. I swear to God. Bymond managed to sneak in to the personal chambers of Havran, the lead Dwargar, and smash the wall down, the thin wall that was the entrance to the secret cave. It could have gone either way. If there was nothing in there, it would have potentially mean that shit would have broke down for the relationship between the two factions. But ultimately, the gold was there, and it turns out that Pheromane was a key figure in the stealing of this gold, and he actually wanted the Minotaur there to protect the back entrance, as well as have the Dwargar at the front there to protect the gold, in hopes to destabilize the dwarven relationships with the humans. So we found the gold, and then thanks to a very rushed plan, we managed to get out the gold with the help.
OP.
Yeah, with the help of Engelard's very, very handy ability to use scrolls. We were able to cast, or he was able to cast Featherfall on the gold and sort of sneak it out without anyone knowing. Because we set up a distraction where the ogre would fight the Minotaur, and all the Dwargar were distracted by that. And last we left off, Walzer was hiding up the top of the caves in the library, so that he could potentially finish his job. Engelard and the rest of the dwarves and the halflings were
outside the keep.
Outside the keep, carrying the gold back, and they've set up camp. And Ansel and Roland were inside the keep, attempting to gain access to the king without the they created landmines, and they were creating a chain of landmine production, if I remember correctly, was the last thing they left on.
Yep. Okay.
Surmised!
Roland and
See,
Ansel.
This is what happens when you have him do the recap. It takes 12 minutes.
Well,
It was very
Roland and
detailed.
Ansel, go first. Yeah, well.
Go first. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Why don't you guys wake up? It's dawn, 20th day. 19th day. Just kidding. 19th day.
Dun dun.
That's me waking up.
He
It was really
wakes
good,
up,
wasn't it?
he's like face down inside of like a landmine, and he lifts his head up, and the landmine's like stuck to his head.
Yeah, I get dressed, and I'll go find Amy early in the morning.
There he is. I don't know where he's at, but he's
I
there.
Amy,
was-
where are you?
I was sleeping outside with my back against the side of a wall.
Okay.
You're so
In an alley
hardcore.
somewhere.
What's that?
Amy,
What is it? What is it, Roland?
Did you think of what you're gonna do to get the thing? Did you figure it out? You've had all night to sleep on it.
Literally.
To get the thing?
Yeah, we're gonna use that guy, that priest, to get to remember. Don't you remember, Amy?
Yes,
The
I
plan.
remember.
We talked about this mere hours ago, and not a week ago.
Right. Refresh my memory here, Roland.
Right, so, in order for my guy on the inside to deliver his secret message to the king, or the lord, or the baron, or whatever he is,
Lord, yeah.
you are gonna, you're gonna do something, kidnap, or threaten, or in some way incapacitate the priest of the guy who's always really close to the elf. And then
Of course.
you'll get him on the magic mirror to talk or negotiate or something, and he'll certainly not have the magic mirror right next to the Lord. So he'll be away from the Lord. Do you remember that plan, Amy?
Of course, no, of course. This is the
All right.
priest that I first met upon my arrival at the keep.
Yeah, he tried to get you addicted to the thing.
Yeah, he gave me some strange tea.
Don't drink the tea this time, Amy.
What if he forces me to drink the tea?
You're there to force him to be tied up and being on that magic mirror thing. So I
All
wouldn't
right.
worry too much about not being cordial.
All right, well, I will go find Leland, was it?
Here, wait, Amy, this is very important.
Yes.
I need you, just in case. I mean, we don't know how this could go, but you should probably wear a mask or something.
A mask.
Oh yeah, because he's not 100% recognizable with his smell alone.
He's been bathed, goddammit. He's not smelly at all anymore.
But Roland, I feel it would be easier to gain Leland's trust if he knows it's me, because
What?
I don't know that he holds any ill will towards me at this point.
Well, that's on your head, Amy, because if you don't wear a mask, then he will have ill will towards you. Remember that. So it's 6 of one or half a dozen of the other. You can get inside easier if you're not wearing a mask, but you can walk away with your identity intact if you do. I'll leave that decision to you, Amy.
All right.
I have to go not be around when this whole thing goes down because I am a very suspicious subject for the elf and him.
All right, I take the mask from Roland and sort of tuck it in my back pocket, and head towards
It's a leather sack with eye holes.
like unevenly cut, so I can't even see out of it.
I can't see shit of this mask.
Yeah.
What movie is that from? Fucking
Django.
Django
Django.
Unchained.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that. It's basically
What?
that.
My wife made these masks. Yeah.
Last time I ever do y'all a favor.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and take the mask and contemplate using it or not as I head towards Leland's residence.
Okay. Light rain. Trace amounts of rain.
Oh, really? You
Sprinkling.
got music on?
No. It's so slight that you can't even hear it. It's just like little sprinkles of water.
It's a mist, is what you're
It's
saying.
misting.
Humid, yeah.
Oh no, I'm in Australia again.
Oh
Dance's
man,
hair
we have to
becomes
watch
further
out for
messed
those
up.
drop bears. Dingo's gonna steal our baby,
The only person here with a baby is Roland.
and that baby is 20 tons of explosives.
God, can we please
then.
have a scene in the future where you pretend to be a woman with an explosive baby?
Oh my!
I dropped my baby! And then you like start sprinting in the other direction, holding your dress up.
No, obviously it has to be with like a carriage, right? And then I accidentally let go, and it's like, oh no, someone saved my baby! And meanwhile, I'm running in the opposite direction while the carriage is ticking.
No, the carriage is going down a hill. Like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's what happens.
Anywho, there's Leolin's place. There it is.
Okay.
All of the curtains are drawn.
So there's no way to see inside the windows.
All of the curtains are drawn.
Like, you didn't leave one, like, maybe half an inch open.
All of the curtains are drawn.
Are you checking?
Yeah, I'm gonna check. I want to check to see if there's some way. I'm going to case the outside of the house
Okay.
and see if there might be some sort of way that I can ascertain what's going on inside without me actually going inside.
If you recall, the last time we investigated Leolin's house, there was a window that was next to the stable roof, and you could climb up onto the stable
Yes.
and get to that window. When you go and check that window, you see that it's been boarded up, obviously, with planks of wood.
Mhm.
Not gonna let that happen again.
Secondly, the first floor windows are drawn. You can maybe there's a sliver that you can look through.
Mhm.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary. You don't see anybody for that matter. Just
Okay.
looks like nothing has changed inside, except
and-
that there's like some blood stains that are still there.
Sure. And do I hear any movement or anything at all going on? Like, is there anything that would tip me off to the point that someone is awake and moving around?
Well, there's no like loud chanting or like screams of terror or anything.
Well-
But you hear a couple of footsteps here or there, like somebody walking around upstairs.
Okay.
If you're listening really closely.
Sure. So Ansel starts to get a little bit nervous and starts to reconsider not wearing the mask and reaches back into his back pocket and pulls the sack over his face and sort of rearranges the eye holes so he can kind of see and steps up to the door and quietly turns the knob in preparation to open the door.
Okay. Certainly it's locked.
Okay. Well,
I
shit.
blow it down with explosives.
Yeah. I don't
Breaching
have
charge,
like
just in
a
case.
lock. I don't have like a lock picking skill.
No, you don't. You don't even know where to begin.
You know,
No.
you know what kind of skill you do have though? You do have a foot skill.
Yeah, you do.
What?
Or you could take the bag off
As in
and just
kick it
knock.
in with my foot.
You could also take the
Uh,
bag off and knock and be like, "Hi, remember me? We're super besties."
Yeah.
It's up to you. Roland is in the distance watching just in case something awful happens.
I'm watching
Where-
you!
Yeah.
No, you're doing great.
over here.
Don't be suspicious!
I'm gonna take the mask off and knock on the door.
Okay. You see some curtains twitch as somebody looks out. It appears to be one of the acolytes,
Mm-hmm.
and then he closes the curtains again.
Well, fuck.
Say, pardon me, sir. I see you in there. I'm just trying to find my friend Leoland. Is he home? Hello. And I'll knock on the door again.
Here's some hushed discussion from indoors. Yeah. And then you hear a voice from the other side of the door says, "I'm not taking any visitors."
Leoland, is that you?
No visitors. Go away.
We must talk, sir. It is of the greatest importance. I have information that is very important to you.
About.
Sir, you'll have to let me in. You would, someone as high-ranking as yourself within the keep wouldn't want this information to be broadcast out loud in the open, such as we are speaking now.
Okay. You hear the door unlock.
Okay. I will turn the knob and go in.
Well-
I'll only
well-
let you in if you drink this tea.
No, he opens the door for you. You see him standing there. That's
Okay.
fine.
What's he wearing?
And how many people are with him? How many acolytes are with Leland?
Oh, we don't see anybody. You see him only.
Oh, so he's just sort of cracked the door?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say, Leland, great priest. I have reason to believe that you and your followers are in very grave danger. Please let me in so I can explain. It's not-
I am the danger.
He opens.
Lock it.
He,
I
he
am the
opens.
father.
He opens the door. He'll let you in.
Okay.
However, as he does, oh, do you walk in?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in. Even though
there's
you
a-
just said, however, as he does.
Yeah. However, as you walk inside, the acolyte is standing on the other side of the door, and he pulls a knife on you.
Hmm.
And
Is it just one acolyte?
yeah.
So it's
Remember
it's
do you remember
Leland
the
and
other?
acolyte.
The other one died, if you recall.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, he got fucking cut down like a bitch. I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. This is the one that you guys were talking to in the prison cell.
Ah, the one that loves
Yeah,
him.
he pulls a knife on you and advances on you, and he says, "You'll have to drop that bow there. Not taking any chances anymore."
And I'll say, hold on just a moment. You remember me. You know that I caused you no harm. And I mean no harm now.
I do not
Give
care.
me just a moment. No, please give me just a moment to explain myself and why I'm here. And I promise you leave here alive.
Leland motions to the acolyte, and the acolyte gets closer and basically puts the knife at your throat until he says, "Speak then." Essentially, like this is a kind of a strange thing in a role-playing game, but like having a knife to your throat, essentially he can kill you whenever he wants.
Okay.
Right? If he chooses to.
So I will.
I tense my neck's muscles and break the knife.
Yeah.
I'm so lightning
I'll
fast that I
slowly,
disarm him
I-
before he can
I
cut
ha-
me through.
I will slowly reach back and pull Willie off of my body and set him down. Damn it. And set him down, I guess, on one of the tables in the room and say, okay, no bow.
Well,
no
you're still
problem."
standing at the threshold, so. Or the
Okay,
door
I'll lean him up against like the wall next to the door.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, speak then. Be quick about it.
Kindly remove the knife from my neck, sir.
Okay, he does. Or the acolyte does.
All right. I will.
The acolyte moves around you and around Leolin to collect the bow.
Oh, shit.
Bastard. Okay.
Moves it further away.
All right. So I look at Leland and I say, "Is it all right to discuss this matter in front of him?" And I sort of nod my head towards the acolyte.
He says, "My acolytes take their vows of silence seriously."
All right.
Didn't he talk to us?
No. He
No, he
shit down.
wrote. Yeah, he wrote shit on
Oh,
paper.
okay. Yeah.
When he eventually said something, he wrote it down.
Yeah. Let's see. Leolin, as you may remember, my name is Ansel. We met a few days back when I first arrived at the keep, correct?
Yes, I'll never forget. That was the day my home was invaded.
Yes, as you know, I had nothing to do with
Where it was cut down by guards.
And as you know, I had nothing to do with that. I didn't know those men.
I have no way of knowing that, besides your word, and I don't know if I trust anybody's word.
Understood. But what I'm here to tell you may change your mind. I think something untowards is occurring with the elf towards the Lord of the Keep.
Why?
Well, I've been to the Caves of Chaos. And
Damn!
I have seen what has been occurring there.
So?
Well, I think that the elf may be linked somehow to the evil that is brewing there. There is a wizard named Fairmane. Have you heard this name?
What does it have to do with me?
I'm telling you that we need to get this information to the king, but we believe that this elf is in league with this evil wizard, and we need to speak to the Lord on his own without the elf knowing what is going to happen.
Fucking Brian,
needs to be
man.
done in
Bring it
secret.
home.
And we believe, or I believe, that the only way this can be done, I know that you can communicate to this elf through a mirror. So if you can communicate to this elf to draw his attention away from the Lord of the Keep, my associate can get in with the Lord and warn him about what is going on. The Lord's wife, I don't know if you've heard, but everyone thinks that she's dead. She is alive.
Okay, maybe
And
not.
needs your help.
Who is this associate you speak of?
He's a man named Roland. Sometimes a little crass, but actually seems to be quite smart, which is why I followed him back to the keep, because I wanted to help him with his mission.
Sorry.
Birds fly away.
What do you what do you intend for me to say to the elf? Even if I, well, what do you intend for me to say?
Honestly, the content of your conversation is of little importance. All we need is time. We just need a small amount of time to where the Lord we know will be alone and not distracted by this elf, so that Roland can bring him this message and tell him this news, that we may gain together an army to march on the Caves of Chaos and also help to protect the keep no matter what happens.
He looks at you up and down. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "Where is Roland now?"
He is waiting for me
Is
to return to him with news of the results of our conversation here. But also, I did tell him that if I don't walk out of this house, that nothing will be left of this house.
Sure, I understand the way that heathen Roland works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll send your message. Leave it to me.
Thank you, sir. Now, may I gather my things and leave in peace?
He motions nonchalantly to his acolyte who returned your bow to you, and then he opens the door.
All right, I will back out of the house and give them a small nod as I close the door and walk away and
Okay.
head back towards Roland.
Good.
Interesting choice to actually tell him what the plan is.
Okay.
Amy!
Roland,
That was really quick.
Leyland's going to help us, so he says.
No. What? What?
He's on our side.
What?
He's on our side.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Listen. He is
Amy,
going
he's
to contact
BFFs with that elf.
He's going to contact the elf.
Yeah.
All we need is
He
time.
is.
It doesn't matter if he even tells the elf what we're up to. I don't care. All we need is just a small amount of time for you to get into the Lord to tell him what's going on. By my figures, you have at least 10 to 15 minutes to where you can get in there
Amy,
and tell the Lord what's going on. You have to do this.
my man on the inside's the one delivering the message. I don't even go in. And then he has to come back to me. But if the elf knows what we're doing, he's gonna put it. We're gonna. Amy,
Then we have
we
to
have
act
like
quick.
10 minutes before they're gonna arrest us and throw us in jail.
Then get to your
Amy!
man. We need to go now. That's all I could
Amy!
do. It was that or kill everyone and possibly die myself.
You should have gone with Plan B, Amy. Oh, Amy.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Amy.
Lionheart knows as soon as Aelin is separate from the Lord that he'll give the message. That's the idea. He's already in there, right?
Mhm.
He's already in position.
Yep.
What do you got?
I guess it all depends on if the shocking news is enough to rouse the Lord from out from under the thumb of the elf, because we don't have time after that.
Okay, we diagonal wipe. Walzer,
Hey.
you are awakened by the sound of battle.
Cling, clang, cling.
In
A lot of shouting, a lot of deep shouting. Like the voices are rumbling through the floor to your bed, and that's what wakes you up. Is the
through
vibration.
the floor. Hang on a second.
My leg.
Is there a way that I can sort of try and understand the type of battle that's happening by listening?
I don't know what that means.
I mean, like, is it kind of like? I want to know. without like exposing myself, information about the battle? Is there anything I can find out from just listening?
There is metal weapons hitting other metal weapons, and occasionally a grunt of pain.
Any particular
shouts.
types of languages being spoken that I can hear?
Yeah.
What type of languages am I hearing?
Well, it's just muffled. They're very deep voices, though, relatively speaking.
Okay, so I can only assume that the Dwargar were probably revolting. All right. If I
They've
stick,
always been revolting, but now they're rebelling. Ha ha!
if I stick my head out of the library, what do I see? Just a hallway?
You see, all of the goblin zombies that were originally stationed there are gone.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yeah, a little. All right, I'm gonna dress myself.
Okay.
Make sure I'm well equipped. I'm gonna walk down to the throne room first.
Okay.
And I'm going to see if I can find Andrew.
Okay. First of all, walking into the throne room, you begin to hear what sounds like a very loud wind, and then ghostly chanting, as you did as the last time somebody came in here, which you've never come this way explicitly by yourself.
No. No, I don't think I have.
So you hear a lot of ghostly chanting. It drowns out any sounds of battle that may have taken place.
I sort of freeze at the entrance to it, and I sort of peek my head around the corner. What do I see?
Nothing. There is basically this throne room, and then there's a side passage that goes, if you're looking at the map, just kind of loops back around, and there's the doors that contained the zombies originally.
I sort of whisper loudly, like, Andrew!
No response.
Alright, I just kind of like scratch my head and like, I don't really want to go in there. I mean, Walzer has a bad habit with magic. He doesn't understand it, and a lot of the times it's magic he doesn't see, but this time he hears it, and he's like, you know?
Yep.
So he's going to about face and sort of like robotically walk away, like, yep, nothing there, Andrew's clearly not in that room. I'm just going to go back this way.
Okay, back down to the library.
Yeah, I'm going to go down to the corner where that slope is.
Yep.
And I'm going to look up there. Is there anything up there?
Nope.
Right, I'm going to go to the next corner at the top of the slope.
Obviously, sounds of battle becoming to get louder and louder.
Okay, I can only assume that they're out the front there.
Okay.
What about, like... So, did that passageway ever get cleared for that stairwell?
Nope.
So that one's still blocked up, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let me just swap over the scene here so people can see what I'm talking about. Alright, and... So, the K entrance, what's going on over there?
Well, if you peek out the cave entrance, kind of walk to the edge, maybe.
Yeah, sort of like what I did before.
Yeah, you see basically a grand battle unfolding in front of you. You see basically a rough estimate of all the Dwargar that exist in the Caves of Chaos are there.
Fuck. Just blocking the entrance isn't going to stop the Dwargar. Yeah.
As well as representatives from every race that exists in the Caves of Chaos. And if you recall, Faramane gave basically a bounty for return of that gold, and many of the warriors and stuff left to go find it.
I do remember that, yeah.
Yes, and so essentially there are nothing but non-combatants and only a very few amount of combatants. They're easily being dealt with by 2 or 3 Dwargar ganging up on each one. You see a number of gnoll corpses, ram men, goblins. The hobgoblin leader with the sickly yellow skin has been slain.
What about Andrew? Is he there?
You do not see Andrew at this stage.
What about Faramane?
Nope.
What about the undead goblins?
The undead goblins are in the fray, in the fracas.
Is there any guarding this entrance?
Nope.
So I can only assume that Andrew has given them some sort of command to go out there. Or, you know, maybe they just had some sort of protect this place, and that maybe that's what happened when they saw a battle. They just went out there. I looked down the hallway. Is there any more people down there? Anything at all down there? That I can see?
Which hallway? In the same...
Down to
in
where
the same
53
area?
is, yeah.
Nope. Nothing at all.
Fuck.
You see also that the Dwargar appear to be carrying out like possessions, other belongings to the other inhabitants of the cave, throwing in piles and burning them.
So the Dwargar are literally kicking people out of their home now.
Yes. Everybody.
Fuck.
Women, children, everybody. They are not happy about something.
Have any of them like started making a beeline towards this entrance?
No, they. I mean, if they're basically all in the first and either ground floor or the first landing, the first edge.
Okay, so they're not at the entrance of K. They're sort of down.
Or K or J. Really, yeah. From H and down. So C, B, orcs, etc., etc.
Okay, I go back to the entrance to 58, the throne room, and I'm like,
Okay.
And I walk in.
At that point, Andrew jogs around the corner and nearly plows into you.
Oh, thank fuck.
And
By the way, that's
he's
scary as hell. There is shit going down outside.
He's sweaty. He's bloody.
Bloody? Why?
He appears to have been in combat recently.
Is he like? Is it his blood?
You don't know.
Well, I can look at him.
Yeah, he doesn't appear to be overtly injured in a serious way.
Okay, and I'm like,
He says, Walter, there you are.
yeah, I haven't been anywhere else than I would normally be.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't come get you. I don't know how effective you are in combat. I had other things. I had more important things to make sure we're in line.
What the fuck is happening right now?
The Dwargar, the gold.
Yeah. I assumed that much.
When the gold was taken, the Dwargar have basically broken their end of the bargain. They're not allowing anybody else to stay here anymore.
Does that include us?
That includes us. We have to complete the ritual before, or Faramane has to complete the spell in order to discover the location of the cage before the Dwargar basically make their way up here and try to kill us. It is possible to move the apparati needed to complete the ritual, but we're going to have to get started.
We'll do it. Do you have any more undead at all?
No. Not at all. No more.
All right. First things first. Tell me how to open the secret. I sort of bring my voice down. I was like, tell me how to open the secret entrance.
If you just, it's a very thin wall of boulders. If you just push on it enough, it'll give way.
Okay, and the one where the lady is held. I mean,
leave that to me. We're not ready for that yet.
How long do you think this will take?
It may take anywhere to a day.
How the fuck do you suspect that we're gonna hold off that many Dwargar for a day?
Well, we are going to first of all move those boulders that are blocking the passage.
They can walk through stone.
He says we just got to hold them off single file. Yeah, our best bet is to move the stuff as opposed to stay here. I hope you'd agree. So let's get to work. Start hauling that stuff. Do your best.
And what are you gonna do?
He says I'm gonna go try and at least get them to stop fighting long enough for me to talk to them. And he moves past you, jogging.
Alright, I'm gonna do my best to sort of collect stones and put them in the doorway.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Engellard.
Wait, hang on, just curious. The roof of K was destroyed, right?
Yes.
How does Andrew plan to get back in?
How do you mean?
Voodoo magic.
If I block the thing, the only one who's not going to be able to get back in is Andrew.
Well, maybe he wanted. Yeah, presumably he wanted you to wait till he was back in. He wants you to start moving things from the throne room and the sacrificial chamber to near the exit, which is the boulder-filled passage.
Move what?
The altars, the curtains, perhaps the tapestry. You know, you're not sure. He didn't do a lot of explaining.
So he wants me to move the actual things they're going to use to complete the ritual?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess is the chanting still going on?
If you go into the throne room, yes.
Like
it stopped when Andrew passed through.
Okay. But it started up again, right?
Yes.
Okay, so just imagine the camera sort of zooming in on Walzer, and he's like got pins and needles, or like goosebumps all over his body, sort of thing, and he's sort of like slowly sneaking in, sort of thing. He's like, I guess I'll start moving things. And
all right, a spindly old wizard comes out of from around the corner. You boy.
Yeah. Yes.
Said, get on with it, and he's got a bunch of crates there.
Just these? Just these ones?
Start with that. I'll get some more ready.
Yes. And I start moving crates, I guess. I will keep the lucerne maybe at the bottom of the slope.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Faramane moves to the entrance to K.
Okay, yeah.
And begins essentially with a knife carving symbols into the wall.
Okay, if I walk past, can I spy? Like, if I'm carrying like a thing, like I'm carrying his stuff, right? So if I walk past, am I able to take note of the symbol that he's using?
Well, he's carving many symbols in a long horizontal line that stretches from K to the broken wall to the stairwell.
Walzer makes a note. Do not walk over that. Do not step on that.
Well, it's on the wall itself, so you just, I mean.
I will sort of like, maybe as I'm doing it, I like Faramane will look up and see like Walzer sort of like, I don't know, like trying to duck under runes or something like that. You know, like just be like,
quit acting like a fool. Get on with it.
They won't hurt me?
No, they're designed to keep Dwargar out.
Okay. And then I stand back up and
Wizards are ready for any eventuality.
Okay.
Oh, bullshit. Bullshit! He had no defense for my explosives.
Well, I don't know. He seems perfectly fine now. Interesting. Engelard,
Yes.
there you are.
Hi.
Waking up. Dwarves are waking up, snoring.
Wake them up. No
Okay,
storing
there
allowed.
they are. Got all your packs full of gold just out here in the
Yes.
in the
We'll
nowhere.
look to the gate.
Yep.
Is it closed?
Yep.
I'll go up to it while they're
Okay.
all stilting up.
A guard peeks over the edge. Who goes there? Gate's closed.
Engelard. I
Okay.
work for the captain.
Says, hold on a minute. I'll get him. Okay. Some amount of time passes enough for the dwarves and the halflings to wake up.
They
Okay,
should
then you're all
also
sitting
be.
there. There's Captain Sinat.
So now,
Engelard, you've returned.
yes. We need to speak with you.
All right, I'll come down. Let you in. Hold on. Okay. The auxiliary exit. There, Captain Sinat opens the door.
Yep, we bring all our stuff with us.
Okay.
In the distance, you hear, "What? What?
What? I see Roland arrived.
No, you don't necessarily hear that.
I just want give it
Yes,
to us, man.
What's the news?
We shouldn't speak out in public. I say we should go to my room.
Okay, let's go.
Pike!
Boy.
Okay, you make your way to the guards tower.
Yes.
Captain Sinat's chambers.
Yeah, that's actually probably better.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. What's the news?
Damn it.
What's all?
Okay, I'm gonna keep my voice down. We found the gold.
Oh, the gold. Good.
We have it all.
Thank goodness. What do we do now?
We need to head out immediately.
Okay. Let's do it.
All right. So, yeah, I believe I'm. While I wish to stay, I believe it'd be better if I actually headed out with them to guard them and ensure the gold is delivered. Well, I trust them, but every man is needed.
All right then. That's what you say.
It is. All right, and then after that, I'll basically say to everyone else, "All right, guys, go get your things. We'll need to try and maybe travel a bit lighter. I'm going to go, I guess, get Pike, and then my horse."
Okay. What do you mean get Pike? I don't know what that means.
Well, when I mean get Pike, I mean I'm probably gonna go.
Because if you recall, Pike, in the absence of Walter, Pike is nothing more, barely more
Yeah,
than
I know.
Walter.
Well, I can try. He did.
Sure.
Walter did tell me to bring Pike.
Yeah, and I did send Pike like whatever feeling we associate with Engelad. So if that does anything, probably not. But you know, there's that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
Like
Pike.
choose Angelard's face off.
He's just kind of hanging out. He looks relatively
All right.
He's just kind of bored. There's a bunch of animal bones all over the place.
He's been hunting himself. That's great.
He also asked
Well-
Sanat to bring him food.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I told him.
And I always imagine that's always like he's like gingerly opens the door and just throws in whatever and closes the door.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, probably. Anyway,
All right, so I guess I would tentatively go up to Pike and kind of like how you talk to an animal. You don't, even though they don't usually understand you. I'll probably just like, all right, Pike. It looks like it's time for us to go. And kind of just like I guess motion towards the window as I'm strapping on some gold, taking off my own personal stash off of him. If it overweighs him, then I probably will end up carrying.
So let me tell you the extra specifications. So if he has no rider, Pike is able to carry an additional 209 pounds.
Oh, I think that should be enough.
The full weight of the dwarven gold is 800 pounds.
I didn't bring all of it with me. It's not all on
right,
me. We split it up, remember?
Right, I know.
And most important thing is that we can prove where we got it, even if not all. So yeah.
Is the dwarven gold like marked in any way?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's got a maker's stamp in it. You know,
Yes.
like a smelter's mark.
Yeah, cool.
Yep. So we so yeah, I guess I'll strap some of that on him, and kind of motion. I just like some weird motions like to the window, not necessarily flying, just like it's really weird to describe how I would motion to a whip. That we're going now. We need to go now.
I'm curious. Has there been any point in Pike's life where I've led him by his girdle and stuff?
You tell me.
Oh, almost certainly at least once.
Yeah.
I'd imagine I would have done it like more than once. Like especially when we're going through town and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's right. You probably would have.
Right. Okay. That's fine.
So
Pike will go to the window.
All right, then I guess I'll. I guess if I went below the window, I could motion him to come down. So I could.
Well, but before you can turn and leave, he jumps out and glides away, or glides to the next building. Glides to the roof next building.
Shit.
It's like it's gonna be like trying to fucking tell a cat to like come with you.
So is this about the point when I see fucking Pike flying through the air?
You do. There he is.
He's glittering.
that can't be good.
I immediately run down, and I'm just trying to motion Pike down here.
You hear a woman scream in the distance.
Oh boy! I just kind of motion Pike.
Some yellings of dragons involved.
Yeah. I just motion to him like, fucking come on.
Perfect chaotic mess. Excellent. I also toss a grenade into a stack of hay.
No.
Let's plunge the world into chaos.
But yeah, I guess I'll do that. Motion to get down.
He growls at a guard or hisses at a guard that's advancing on him, and he jumps in.
No. I probably don't. Just leave it to me. Leave it to me. He won't hurt anybody if you don't approach him. And I just kind of keep motioning to him, come down. Damn it.
Am I getting any
Oh, fuck.
vibes from Pike
Where's-
right now?
Yeah, happiness,
Happiness?
glee.
Glee, okay. Is that
Okay,
like
okay,
a different? Is that like a change in his emotional state that's like drastic?
Most definitely.
I'm kind of like, I sent him a quizzical feeling.
Okay, well, that's okay, fine.
But I guess if we're near a merchant, if we're near somebody that's selling meat, I'm just gonna run up to him and just say, I need meat. I'll buy it. Just give me it.
Oh, there's the tavern. Okay. He gives you a snake with his head cut off.
You know, do you have anything better? I'm trying.
What do you-
And a
what do you-
taco
what do
with
you-
its head cut off.
What are you after? Chicken? Rabbit?
A whole sheep.
Yeah.
Just
A
give me a sheep.
cow.
Got a goat's leg.
That's probably big enough.
Just give it to me, and I just pay for him and run out.
Throw gold at him, at his face.
Yep.
Ah!
Okay.
Not
Ah!
his face, just at the counter, just like,
Aye,
Okay,
and then
sure.
just run. I'm kind of when I get out, I'm probably gonna wave the me to Pike, like, hey, Pike, over here.
Oh, he looks interested in that.
Yeah. And I'm going to
Meanwhile, Roland, you're down the street from Engelard, waving this goat's leg in the air.
Oh boy! Hey, Amy! I know we're about to get thrown in prison. Here's some entertainment first. Let's watch.
what? What is going on?
Has I don't,
I'm going to be luring him away from down from the buildings and try to lure him, I guess, towards the gate.
has Ansel ever seen Pike before?
No, I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've seen Pike.
So here's the story.
Obviously, you've seen Engelard before.
I've
Wally
seen Anglard, but not Pike.
rides a dragon. That's the dragon. England doesn't ride a dragon. England is trying to negotiate. We had to use a whole bottle of chloroform on him. You have absolutely no control over a dragon if you're not Wally. We're about to watch England get eaten, or Wally's dragon escape into the wild
Pike would
grass.
never eat anyone.
I mean, I know
he
I'm not the
knows.
smartest guy, but what was he thinking? Even I wouldn't do as stupid.
Well,
as
I would say it's probably the second stupidest thing one of us has done today.
He's got you there, man. He's got you there.
Hey, my intelligence is in the single digits, so I stand by my decision.
Wow. I don't even think
All right,
I have a
Pike.
single digit.
Mike leaps and glides down, attempting to grab the hawk out of midair.
Well, I
H-O-C-K.
remember it's like kind of like one of those how do I describe it? Like one of those bull things where I just pull away and I just start running towards the gate. Motion guards, open!
Yep. Unfortunately, Pike is faster than you.
Oh yeah,
Well,
he's fucking.
He's pretty weighed down. Is he? Nah.
He is pretty weighed down. Well, I did pull all my gold on.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, so if you put on the exact amount of encumbrance that Walzer weighs, but you wouldn't know that, so he probably is weighed down. Like you probably put more than what he can actually carry on him.
That's fine.
Well, I mean-
Yeah, he'll do his best.
Yeah.
You sprint wildly though. He's running after you on two legs.
I'm just motioning guards, open the gate! Open the gate!
He's gonna attempt to pounce on you.
Oh God!
Eat him! Eat him! Eat him!
Okay, not enough. You sidestep out of the way, and he snaps at you, or he hisses again at you, and he continues to give chase.
Are the guards opening the gate?
The guards are like doing like the no motion, like they're taking their arms next to their chest and putting them out and back in again, like making like big X motions.
No,
I'm just
no,
trying. I'm just
no.
trying to shout at them. If you don't open the gate, he'll probably crash it down.
We can't open the gate.
Just do it. blame me for it.
Okay, they shrug at each other and open the gate.
Yep, and I'm running
Blame
right
that
out.
random
Just
guy
take
we
the
don't
blame.
know.
Yeah.
He
Run
told
out-
us to do it.
Well, I mean, they know who I am.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, well that's good then. Yeah,
Yeah, so I
Is
run out.
Pike currently? He has gold on him right now, right?
yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's in bags, I guess.
Has any fallen out?
Doubtful. I tied them up really well.
He actually has a saddle.
No.
He actually has a lot of saddle bags and stuff on him. Like his
Yeah,
saddle
so
was designed to carry a lot of stuff. So
Yeah, I mean, I would hope that Walter would be able to get something like that.
Okay, do you leave also? Do you exit the gate, Engelbart? With
yeah.
the goat leg? Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Pike-
toss the goat leg out at a certain distance to distract him,
Okay,
probably-
yeah.
and probably
You're
immediately.
gonna need a lot more goat
Where's-
legs.
Where's the stable? I need to go grab my horse and then go.
Stable is next to Leland's house.
Fuck! Run to the stable.
Okay, well, Pike has exited the keep on the Borderlands.
Yep.
When England runs past, I go,
Hello!
Yeah,
time to
exactly. You pass him. You pass Roland and Ansel.
No time to talk.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep running.
You get your horse. The groomsman there is kind of tallying up how much you owe.
I just pay him.
3, 7, 2, to carry the 1. Oh, I made a mistake. Hold on. 3.
I just slept down the gold. I just left down
Okay.
I just slept down enough gold. and I
Throw
just-
more in his face.
Okay. Yep. There you go. There's your horse, whose name is Oberon. If you remember.
Yep, Oberon. I write Oberon. Once I pass rolling them, I just tell them. Tell the dwarves and halflings to meet me outside.
This will never work! Good luck!
I just ride out.
Okay. Let's break maybe.
okay,
Yes.
has it been an hour already?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
top of the hour.
All right, cool guys. We take a break here at the top of every hour for 3 to 5 minutes to let our players powder their noses and get a drink and all that sort of stuff. So if you're enjoying what you're seeing today, consider giving the channel a follow. It really helps us out. We're trying to grow the audience surrounding the Die Party stuff we do. But yeah, we'll be back in 3 to 5. Don't go anywhere. There's 3 more hours of this to come. Enjoy the music.